Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Zion Kenya TV, ladies and gentlemen. That picture have been shown today as one of the journalists, Macharia Gaitho, have been abducted by those who are calling themselves police officer forcefully, and this is the incident which is not happening first time in our country. We've seen it several times and we are still proceeding with this movement. Yet the current head of state had even spoke about it, saying that no one will be abducted again. But before we carry on with this movement, let's just take a look and listen to how things were happening on this incident. Now, you've looked and checked or watched on how Macharia Gaitho was being abducted. The first question which rings into my mind is that why was he abducted? Why was he arrested forcefully by the unknown or by the police officer? Because obviously they are police officers. Why were they abducting him? Which mistake have he done? And for you to be abducted or for you to be arrested, you must be summoned by the police officer, or they must write for you a letter to represent yourself at the police station. This and that you did, this is a mistake which you did, and we want you to do this and that. I think that is how we follow things. That is how rules work. Because I've passed on such kind of a scenario or a situation. So, the first question which I must ask myself after watching that video, why are these people arresting Gaitho? Yet he was just a journalist. Or did he reported something which created chaos or worse? I had this MP, Jicho warning media group for reporting violence cases in the country. I saw him trending in social media, which have never come out across that situation, because the media group are really struggling and trying to give us whatever is happening. So if we've reached a situation or a stage where our country is not safe, based on the media group, based on the news reporters, and so on, anything dealing with social media, they don't want to be exposed or to be shown in social media, then what is their next step? I mean, let them now shut everything, which they cannot shut Google. Google is beyond them. But these dramas, how can they stop these dramas? Because the president himself said it when the Linus Kaikai, the team, had a discussion with President Ruto in State House. And he said that he will never, under his administration, never allow abduction. But why are our police officers using force in some of the occasions, sincerely speaking? Yesterday, I sympathize with the news reporter, the lady, energetic lady, who was shot at the thigh by a police officer. And I felt for us. I said that is very wrong and very, very wrong. Which should not happen in our country. And I said it very well. So you see, that is the political challenge we are experiencing up to this moment. And that is what should be checked on as we speak. I want us to dig deep into this. That why did they abduct Gaitho Macharia? For what reason? As we are just trying to check. Because the news report have not clarified for us why he was abducted up to now. But before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching me for the first time and you've never subscribed to this YouTube platform, I want to say kindly do me a favor, take a 1 second and subscribe to our YouTube platform. Like this video, watch, share, and give us your opinion. And to the members, I want to adore you and appreciate you for your great support that you normally offer to this channel, because if it wasn't your support, then this channel could have not reached to where it is as of now. Thank you and be blessed. Just a quick reminder without wasting time. Number one, why Macharia Gaitho was abducted. It is either he failed to submit himself to the police station after he had done a mistake. I want to believe on that. Number two, it is going to be a threat to police officers that this man maybe exposed them on evil manners which they did, and they did not want him to view or to report it in social media. Inakuanga hivyo. The number three, I want to say that this is a very bad picture. Remember, the person you are abducting maybe akona family. He has a family. Remember the incident which happened to this politician who was arrested in Lavington, whom I analyzed, non-senator. Remember what he said. The children were crying, the wife was also crying, cursing the police officers. For how long will we learn from our mistake as a country? Because there is no permanent power situation in this life. Why don't you perform your duty and go home? Okay, we are all human beings. We do a mistake. Mistake is for all of us. There is no one who was born perfect. Likewise to those who, that's why we have rich and the poor. You know that. But there's no one who will remain poor forever. You get the point? It's going to be different. Whether it will take 2 years, whether it will take 4 years, whether it will take 10 years, but according to God's plan, must be fulfilled. Therefore, what am I trying to say? The abduction which is now taking place in our country is very wrong. And it means that our police officers lack what we call integrity to the media group. Not only media group, but to Kenyans as we speak. The police officers who are abducting people, they are all Kenyans. Let us believe so. Let us treat each other as if one day it might be our future to rescue us. A time will come when we will need these people, when you will need someone, but it's gonna be too late. Let us show respect to each other. Let us listen to each other, regardless on the situation he is coming from, regardless on how he handles situation, rather than using forces, trying to brag. Oh, do you know I'm the police officer? No, apana. This is wrong. This is wrong. Do you want to return us into Moi's era? Moi did it. He is 8 feet in the ground. And I'm not afraid to say it. We've seen Total Man. I will keep on repeating them as a good example. Be what? 8 feet in the ground. So what else do we find if we fight in this world, which we always struggle, all of us? Anything we gain after the abduction is zero. Anything we gain after killing is zero. We don't gain popularity. Popularity we gain if we left a good legacy. And the people who have left that good legacy, we know them. Late Nelson Mandela. I love this man, the former TZ president, John Pombe Magufuli the late. Professor George Magoha, I will keep on repeating him here in this platform. And so on and so on. So, our police officers stop using forces. Sometimes you do not need to obey command. Just remain reluctant and treat your people in the country as human beings. That is what I can say. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why this man has been arrested, and it is the only news I'm receiving at this point. He was arrested today at 7 a.m. in the morning. I think hata ilikuwa tu masaa nyuma huko. But that is what I've seen happening. Let's wait and see the outcome. I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for watching me in this social media platform.